Alrighty, our next match is going to be Kenjimaru versus Exothermic. Platinum PVZ. We're going to be on Prion Terraces, spawning in the top left in orange. His team is down 3-1, actually technically down to their last life. From Guns and Roaches, this is Exothermic. Shout out to Exothermic for actually using the logos mod. Look at that sexy roach. Yeah, that's nice. And there's one in the bottom right from LiT eSports, their captain of the CTL team at least. A Protoss player in blue, this is Kenjimaru. Nothing makes me happier than those logos. So quick gate here from Kenji. Not quick gate, but a normal gate, but it is down at the natural base. I assume he wants to be able to wall off really quickly, as well as take this natural base very quickly. Since it did get changed to that gold, it is kind of important that you do get it up as soon as you possibly can. Exothermic actually going hatch into gas, and I gotta assume into pool here, and just as soon as he gets up to 200 minerals. Unless he wants to go hatch, gas, hatch, pool. That would totally make sense. There we go. Pool coming down here for Exothermic. And I hate playing against Zerg on this map as any race because of this gold-based situation. It's so easy for a Zerg player to get this initial natural base up extremely fast, transfer a bunch of workers over there, and then pump out wherever the hell he wants. You can pump out a ton of roaches off of this opener that Exothermic is going for, or even just speedlings if you wanted to do it that way. I mean, if he pulls out of gas, I gotta say, then probably just gonna be some sort of speeding all in. If he stays in gas, he'll probably be going for roaches and some light. If he's gonna be roach ravager, just poke at the front. I mean, there's only a pylon here. I mean, there's a zealot. That's nice, but what's a zealot gonna do against a bunch of roaches and ravagers? Not much. There we go. There goes the mass transfer here. Speed is on the way. We have 9 drones actually transferring down there. Probe actually gets in just in time to see that happening. Kenji's Nexus is going to be coming up pretty shortly. He's actually has excuse me. He's got an Adept on the way. He does have 2 gases up in his main base, so he's got a lot of tech paths he can choose to go for. But he is going to be facing a very quick speed. So he's probably going to want to chrono out. This gate research is being chronoed. He could actually probably chrono out some adepts as well to help fend off if there's going to be a ton of lings in his base. We could even see from Exo and Evo Chamber just go for early ling drops. Speedling drops would be so disastrous on this map. Oh, actually, this got a little bit baited out there. Not on the whole position, but Adept comes back to save the day. One of those kills down, and Exo going to go back home and just he's going to take his 3rd hatchery nice and quick here. That's a lot of gas right now for Exothermic. He's up to 200 some odd gas. He's just now throwing down the roach warren. He's not really using the gas for anything else. He's getting 2 more gas in his natural. So I'm kind of curious what he's going to use this all for. He does have speed finished up here now. Meanwhile, we have a couple more gates coming in for our Protoss player. No other tech besides that. We don't see a Robo just yet. We don't see a Twilight Council even. So I'm a little concerned as to what Kenji's planning to do right now, because at the moment, all he's planning to do is make gateway units. Okay, he's going to make a lot of gateway units and a Twilight Council, so there's his tech choice. Just waiting for it. He's just waiting. He heard me from the past, from the future. Throw down all the tech at once. That is quite the Arcturus pylon though. 1 pylon powering a Robo, Twilight Council, and 4 gateways. He's gonna want to shore that up here shortly. Especially if anything other than Roaches comes out. But it is looking like it's going to be Roaches. We do have the +1/+1 coming in for the Roach Hydra Lurker force that I gotta assume Exothermic is going to be going for here at this stage of the game. We do see the Adept upgrade coming up now. So Kenji can make a bunch of Adepts, but, well, Adepts do, I guess, okay in mass against Roaches. We've got 3 more coming in right now. So what's he going to be making out of this Robo? Is he going to go for a Robo Bay now? Is he just going to go for straight Immortals? To wait and see what he's going to do. I gotta assume he's going to be taking a third Nexus here in a second. There it is. Yeah, third Nexus is coming down, but 12 Roaches in the production tab here for Exothermic. So it looks like he is either going to be a little bit defensive with these and wait for 1-1. Did he get Roach Speed? Did he forget Roach Speed? No, he's forgotten Roach Speed thus far. It'd be nice to see him get that, to say the least. It'd be helpful for him to get that. So he's not just, flopping in slow Roaches the entire time, but we do have quite a nice foresight here for Exothermic. He's got some Ravagers, he's got a bunch of Roaches as well. No Hydrogen just yet, which is kind of surprising, but I assume he was just waiting to get up his third base. He hasn't made drones in a really long time. I do kind of have to mention the fact that he hasn't made drones in a long time. This is a lot of adepts moving out right now, actually. Some corrosive bile shots do go off, but Kenji is going to have to back off. That adept upgrade did just finish, so those will be attacking a lot faster. He's actually going to load up 4 adepts into a warp prison, and then I assume take those into the main base and see what damage you can get done there. And actually, the reason Exo didn't get Roach Speed is because he just now started his lair, so that might be why that's happening. But regardless, he's pushing in with a lot of Roaches and Ravagers. Actually, the warp prison. No, warp prison, go back. Oh, I think Kenji used his select all army key. Bad Kenji, bad. A couple overcharges, gotta assume he's gonna come down. 1, 2 overcharges do go down. Corrosive Biles actually whiff. It would have been nice to see those go down on the pylons themselves rather than throwing those down on, well, pretty much nothing. A couple more Corrosive Biles go down. Almost connect. Now we do have the 4 adepts into the main base, actually going after the Roach more inside these. Probably more worried about this engagement over here. Another overcharge going down. This is a lot of force here still for our Zerg player. Adepts in the main base are going to be taking out a Queen here in just a second. No, kill the Queen. Finish off the Queen. Finish off the Queen at least, but now the reinforcing Roaches are going to be able to take these out with relatively low amount of drone kills. 6 workers killed there for Kenji. Along with that, he did thwart the attack that was at his third, so that was pretty nicely done. And at this point, Kenji is even on bases. He's pretty well even on workers. He just needs to kind of even up the tech route. He's actually got double robo facilities, pumping out a bunch of immortals. He's still warping in adepts here in the main base. This warpers did not get dealt with. I'd rather see him just continue going after drones, continue evening up that army or that worker economy situation right now. He's going to split up those shades, try to go to the natural base here. I'm not sure if they'll be able to get there. One of them, 2 of them, they both do go down. And, well, if Kenji just keeps pumping out immortals, okay, that warp prism did go down, I assume, to, yeah, Ravager shots. Went and killed it. Did he get Blink yet? He hasn't got Blink yet. If he just switched over to Immortal and Blink Stalker, he'd probably be okay, but that's a lot of army. That is so much army right now for our Zerg player. 90 army supply to 48 in favor of our Zerg here. And yeah, it is Immortals, and Immortals are pretty darn good. But Kenji's going to be stuck here defending at this third base location for quite a long time. Exothermic has +1/+1. He's got +2/+2 on the way. He's got the Hydrogen now because he is getting the range upgrade. He's not getting the Lurker Did just yet, which would actually be even better for our Zerg player here, considering there aren't any observers for one, and there isn't really anything super rangy that can actually deal with the Lurkers as a Protoss player right now. It's like he doesn't have any Colossus, he doesn't have Stargate Tech to go Tempest either, so he's got nothing in the air really to deal with that. This is going to be a lot of Zerg against not a lot of Protoss here, but the Mortars are going to try and do what they can against this corrosive bile shots, just continually forcing this Protoss army to stutter around. I mean, he's doing decently, but I mean, look at the army supply right now, 105 to 40 in favor of our Zerg. He could just continually use that corrosive bile, zone his opponent out on this natural ramp. He's going to take out this third Nexus over here, and he's just going to keep slamming down that R and H key and rallying across the map. We have a Robo Bay coming in a little bit too late. Maybe if he had a bunch of disruptors right now, he could actually do something to thwart this army, but as it stands, this army can, well, he can do whatever he wants. He could sit here and posture outside, or he could just push up if he wants to. He is pushing up a ramp, and it is 4 immortals, but again, doubling the army supply. Corrosive Bile Shot's actually doing a ton of damage. A little bit indecisive there for Kenji. It looked like he was trying to micro against the Corrosive Bile, but now the Roach Hydra army is on top there. Kenji's going to call it GG. He will tap out, and Exothermic will make this a 3-2 series going into set number 6, which is going to be a PvZ diamond matchup this week. It's going to be a diamond wild card, and we'll be getting into that game shortly.